My name is Yosef Safi Harb, and I'm the CEO and founder of Happitech. This is Nabil, and for a year, nobody could figure out why his heart was racing. Nabil spent 12 months in and out of hospital with 3 different cardiac monitoring devices, and physicians couldn't figure out what was wrong. Heart problems, like heart rhythm disorders, are difficult to detect because it's like finding a needle in a haystack. Patients are often prescribed devices anywhere from 24 hours up to 30 days, but episodes can happen outside the time of monitoring. Existing solutions are costly, difficult to scale, and not accessible. Costing anywhere from $100 up to $750, they take at least a couple days to ship, up to 2 weeks, and a lot of patients do not have them at home, which makes it difficult to scale. Nabil's my father, and I wanted to solve his problem. And Nabil's not alone. There are millions of patients out there with 30%, unfortunately, that goes undetected. So what if we could solve this problem with something that 86% of the world already has right in their pocket? I left my aerospace engineering job, found great cardiologists, and we spent 6 years building our first product. And our first product detects atrial fibrillation using just the phone. Just by placing your finger on the camera for 90 seconds, we are able to do that with no additional hardware. How does it work? Well, when you place your finger on the camera, the video is able to detect slight color changes that are caused as heart is pumping from your blood is pumping from your heart all the way to your fingertips, expanding the capillaries. And our CE-approved AI is able to detect the irregularities. Our AI is built on a robust data set with a similar accuracy as the standard of care, with a 98.1 sensitivity and specificity, trained in over 20 billion data points, 1,500 unique phones, as well as 10 proprietary algorithms. And we're backed by clinical evidence that proves improved patient outcomes and drives adoption, whether it's a sensitivity study or showing a 94% reduction in readmission in post-ablation patient, or a much higher yield when using Happitech compared to standard solution in a high-risk population. And our solution integrates in multiple ways, making interoperability a breeze. So our AI solution are able to be integrated into wearable devices, into stethoscopes, while our SDK solution is able to be incorporated into any health app, remote patient monitoring solution, and our standalone solution can be used for any clinical studies, as well as be integrated into national screening programs. And this allows Happitech data to flow straight from the patient's phone all the way to the EHR, and this is why hospitals love working with us. And they use us for a variety of use cases, from screening, triaging, and monitoring. So for screening large at-risk populations in the general population. Triaging could be high-risk AF patients in diabetes, hypertension, and post-stroke. And in monitoring, these could be post-heart surgery, post-cardioversion, and post-ablation patients. And the reason why hospitals choose us is for our unparalleled accessibility and scalability, allowing us to disrupt traditional cardiac monitors. Whether you're a 4-hour drive away or on another continent, we provide instant accessibility and scalability, which is why we were chosen for the largest clinical study in Europe for AFib, with over 160,000 patients backed by some of the best pharma and medical device companies. The way we distribute our product, we work with great platforms, health across a variety of sectors that allow us to distribute and scale fast. So whether it's in the remote patient monitoring business, insurance, or the wellness, we integrate, work with our partners to reach the patients, allowing us also this year to double revenue again from last year. And more importantly, together with our partners, we've been able to impact over 500,000 lives in 11 countries. Now, we validated our approach in Europe, and our goal now is to commercialize in the US with over 36 million patients and a $10 billion TAM. The physician reimbursement is 3 times as high in Europe, allowing us to capture double the value while addressing a much larger market size. The FDA is within reach in less than 12 months. We're going for a prescription with all the clinical sites already in place, ready to go. And with FDA clearance, we can capture a market with a true and tried playbook, reaching over revenues of over 100 million in the next 5 years. Why? We're doing this with an incredible team. Our board members built 3 of the 4 largest cardiac monitoring companies. Our KOLs are the most published authors in the world on atrial fibrillation. And our clinical lead has led initiatives on the Google Wearily Watch for irregularity detection. This is why we're here today. We're raising $5 million to unlock a $10 billion market. In order to unlock FDA, start with the US go-to-market commercialization, and drive to profitability, which we're not very far away from. The first time, unfortunately, I wasn't able to help my father. Fast forward a few years later, when he was feeling unwell. He used Happitech and detected unusually high heart rate, which prompted an emergency visit where he was taken to the hospital and stabilized. And that's the true power of Happitech. Cardiac monitoring right in your pocket. Thank you very much.